Hi, it's Mark from BAE, and I'm here today with Dave Aron.
Hi, how you doing?
How you doing, mate?
Great,
Yeah.
great to have you.
We popped by the studio, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about one of the toys that you've been trying out, which is the 1073 MPF.
Yeah, that's a great unit. You guys blessed me with that unit, and it's been in use every day since I've gotten it.
Right.
I love it, you know. I love it. I use it for mostly tracking vocals.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's excellent for tracking vocals, and you know, it just gets that sound. It's that warm sound that I like out of it. You know, it gets a clarity out of it also, and you know, I also sometimes run my mixes through it. You know, a stereo mix on both sides is perfect. You can adjust exactly how much gain you want to come out of it. You can really pop up the level as like a mastering type thing. And if there's even too much bottom on it or something like that, you can use the built-in filter, the high-pass filter, to kind of get rid of some of the low-end mess that might normally garble up a mix. You know?
Well, that's exactly why we designed it. I mean, a lot of people, they loved the filter on the 1073, so that's what I did. I made the mic pre with the filter, and of course you can get two in a 1U, so therefore it's perfect for stereo.
Perfect for that. And even when you're tracking vocals, sometimes, you know, I usually leave a vocal flat, and that's why I don't even need the EQ section of it, and that's what I do like about it. But sometimes, you know, there might be a little ambience in the room. There might be something that I might use the high-pass filter on a vocal as I'm recording, and not too much to get rid of any character, but just anything on the bottom. You're not going to usually need anything from, like, you know, at least 60 down. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and it sounds great when I get it ready to mix after I do that. You know, I like the unit because when I first saw it, I said, wow, this thing's like a 1073.
Right, yeah.
But it's, you know, it's newer.
It's minus the EQ, yeah.
It's minus the EQ, but it you know, it's got the same look, but I was wondering, I wonder how it sounds, you know? So you let me use one of these things, and I was so blown away by the sound of it because, for one thing, it's got a newer sound, and I kind of tend to like a newer sound, you know. Although I got a vintage SSL here, you know, I like the SSL sound because it's got that brightness and that sharpness to it that I can use to my advantage on cutting through a track. And something like this has so much clarity and so much fidelity to it that I almost like it. I gotta say, I like it better than an original 1073 because it's new and it doesn't have the problems where if you click it, it only works on this one click because it's been sitting there for like 10 years on that same click, you know. So if you go to there, it's got a problem, you know, and you're losing signal. If you turn this knob sometimes, you know, the fine knob, sometimes you can hear here you don't get that. You get the sound and the warmth of the electronics of the 1073 without all the problems of the 1070, and that's what I love about it. I've been just loving the unit.
And that's great to hear, because when you say it sounds kind of up to date, it's got all the fundamental parts that the 73 has, i.e. the transformers and everything. But the tolerances of the resistors and the caps, the 1% nowadays, so they're actually, you know, they're actually closer, so we can match them perfectly. You know, with an old one, if you got two out of two different consoles, to match them up, it was different.
Yeah.
It's good that you say that, because again, it's the
so
same
when you
sound.
when you do run a stereo mix through it, you're getting the equal sides. Like I would never attempt to run a stereo mix through a 1073 and an original one because of what you say. No two are going to be anywhere alike, and it's going to throw off your stereo image of it and everything like that. But with something like this, you're able to do cool, tricky things like that. You know, I like being able to also, you know, I record my bass through it. It sounds so fat with the line in right on the front. You know, I record bass through it. I can record stereo keys through it, which I've done many times, just to give it that warmth and that presence, that circuitry, you know, instead of just going straight into the computer, you know. And I mean, I really like the versatility of the unit itself, so that you can do so many different things. You know, guitar direct sounds great through it. No direct box, anything, just straight in. It sounds awesome. You know, so
brilliant.
Yeah, I do like the unit quite a bit.
Well, thanks very much, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you.